From the swirling mists of primordial chaos emerged a figure whose essence defied simple categorization, a being known throughout the 9 realms as Loki. He was a trickster, a shapeshifter, a master of cunning words and deceitful smiles, forever balancing on the precipice between light and shadow. Born of Jotun blood, son of Farbauti and the graceful Laufey, his lineage connected him to the ancient giants, enemies of Asgard. Yet, through an unknown pact, or perhaps a twist of fate, he became Odin's blood brother, welcomed, if warily, among the mighty Aesir gods. His presence in Asgard was a constant source of both amusement and exasperation, his unpredictable nature often leading to great peril. Loki's brilliant mind, though often bent on mischief, frequently extracted the gods from predicaments he himself had inadvertently caused.
He embodied the very spirit of change, an unsettling force necessary for the universe's dynamic evolution, a paradox wrapped in enigmatic charm. His silver tongue could weave illusions and persuade even the most steadfast deities to bend to his hidden, often selfish will. The gods often sought his unconventional aid, acknowledging his unparalleled ability to navigate complex situations with audacious, clever solutions. Early tales speak of his involvement in building Asgard's impregnable wall, a grand endeavor that nearly cost the gods their precious sun and moon. Through cunning and transformation, Loki, disguised as a mare, distracted the giant builder's magnificent stallion, saving the celestial bodies from forfeiture. From that unusual union, a magnificent 8-legged steed, Sleipnir, was born, later becoming Odin's swiftest and most loyal mount across the cosmos.
Loki's playful antics also led to the creation of many treasures, though usually after nearly losing something invaluable for the Aesir realm. He once mischievously cut Sif's golden hair, a cruel jest that compelled the Dark Elves to forge her shimmering new tresses of pure gold. This challenge among the dwarves also yielded Mjolnir, Thor's mighty hammer, Gungnir, Odin's spear, and Frey's magical ship, Skidbladnir. These potent artifacts, forged from deep within the earth, were gifts born from Loki's mischief, enriching Asgard's power and prestige immeasurably. Yet his trickery often bore darker fruit, sowing discord and suspicion where harmony once reigned among the trusting, valiant gods. His family life was as convoluted as his personality, siring monstrous offspring with the giantess Angrboda, far from Asgard's gilded halls. First came Fenrir, the colossal wolf, whose growing strength and terrifying ferocity prophesied a grim destiny for the father of all gods. Then Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, so immense that it encircled the entire world, its venomous breath capable of extinguishing all life. And finally, Hel, the goddess of the underworld, half living and half dead, ruling over the realm of the dishonored dead with cold authority. These children, banished or bound by the fearful gods, foreshadowed the ultimate doom, the twilight of the gods, Ragnarok's impending shadow. Loki's heart harbored a deepening resentment for the Aesir, feeling perpetually misunderstood, undervalued, and ultimately an outsider among them. This bitterness festered, culminating in the most heinous of his deeds, an act that irrevocably sealed his dreadful fate and future.
Baldur, the radiant god of light and purity, beloved by all,
was tormented by prophetic dreams of his own sudden, violent death. Frigg, his mother, journeyed through all 9 realms, extracting solemn oaths from every creature and object never to harm her precious son. Everything pledged allegiance, except for the unassuming mistletoe, deemed too young and harmless to ever pose a significant threat. The gods delighted in their game, harmlessly throwing weapons at Baldur, watching them bounce off, confirming his newfound, seemingly absolute invulnerability. Loki, observing from the shadows, felt the familiar prick of envy and malice, a dark idea taking root within his cunning, twisted mind. He sought out Frigg in disguise, learning of the mistletoe's sole exemption from the universal oath, a tiny weakness in Baldur's perfect defense.
With malevolent intent, Loki fashioned a dart from the overlooked mistletoe, its innocent appearance belying its lethal, destined purpose. Approaching the blind god Hodr, Baldur's brother, Loki offered to guide his hand, encouraging him to participate in the joyous, innocent game. Hodr, unknowingly manipulated, hurled the mistletoe dart, striking Baldur directly through the heart, felling the beloved deity instantly. A chilling silence descended upon Asgard as disbelief transformed into profound grief, and then a searing, righteous anger towards the orchestrator. Baldur's death plunged the cosmos into mourning, foreshadowing the impending twilight of the gods, an era of despair and irreversible loss. Loki's act of pure malice, born of jealousy and spite, was an unforgivable transgression against the sacred harmony of the Aesir.
Even Odin, his blood brother, could no longer tolerate Loki's treacherous deeds, demanding swift and absolute justice for the heinous crime. The gods hunted Loki relentlessly across the realms, their fury a raging fire, their determination unwavering in bringing him to account. He attempted to evade capture, transforming into a salmon and hiding within a waterfall, a desperate final attempt at escape. But Heimdall, the vigilant guardian, with his keen senses, saw through the disguise, and Thor, with his immense strength, caught the slippery god. Loki was seized and dragged to a hidden cavern, where his terrifying punishment, a reflection of his monumental treachery, awaited him. His own son, Narfi, was cruelly transformed into a wolf, a monstrous beast driven by an uncontrollable, savage hunger for flesh. The wolf son then tore apart his own brother, Vali, whose entrails were subsequently used by the gods to bind Loki securely. Iron chains, forged from the earth's deepest despair, held him immobile against the jagged rock, an eternal prisoner of his own venomous deeds. Above his head, a venomous serpent was positioned, its fangs dripping potent, corrosive poison onto his unprotected, tormented face. His loyal wife, Sigyn, remained steadfast by his side, holding a bowl to catch the drops, alleviating his agony, however momentarily. Yet when she turned to empty the bowl, the venom would inevitably strike Loki, causing him to writhe in unimaginable, agonizing pain. His tremors, so legend says, shake the very earth, causing earthquakes and tremors throughout the suffering, groaning world.
This was his torment, his relentless suffering, a consequence of his ultimate betrayal, his malice eternally etched into the cosmic fabric. But Loki's story does not end in chains. Prophecies foretell a final, cataclysmic escape, an unleashing of vengeful ancient powers. As Ragnarok approaches, the chains will shatter, the earth will tremble,
and Loki will break free from his agonizing, centuries-long captivity. He will lead the forces of chaos, the monstrous children of his dark union, against the very gods who once judged and punished him. Fenrir the wolf, finally unleashed, will swallow the sun, plunging the world into an eternal, terrifying darkness, fulfilling ancient prophecies. Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, will rise from the ocean depths, spewing its deadly venom across the ravaged, dying land. And Hel, queen of the dead, will lead her legions of the dishonored departed, marching forth from the shadowy realm of Niflheim. Loki, with a host of fire giants and frost giants, will sail the ship Naglfar, crafted from the nails of the dead, towards Asgard. The final battle, Vigrid's Plain, will be the stage for the ultimate clash between order and chaos, fate and defiance, life and oblivion. Here, amidst the fiery destruction and the thunderous roar of battle, Loki will face his destined adversary, the watchful god Heimdall. Two ancient foes, bound by a shared, intricate destiny, will meet in a fierce, climactic struggle, neither emerging victorious or alive. Their confrontation signifies the intertwining nature of their fates, the Trickster and the Guardian, forever locked in a cosmic dance of opposition. Loki's end will be violent, consuming him in the very chaos he helped to unleash, a final, self-destructive act of defiance. Yet, even in destruction, Loki's essence endures, a symbol of necessary disruption, a catalyst for new beginnings from the ashes of the old. His complex story serves as a reminder that creation often emerges from chaos, and order can only be truly appreciated through its absence. Loki, the mischief maker, the shapeshifter, the betrayer, remains an indispensable figure in the grand tapestry of Norse mythology. He is the shadow without whom the light cannot be fully perceived, the necessary flaw in a seemingly perfect divine design. His journey illustrates the eternal struggle between fate and free will, loyalty and ambition, love and the corrosive venom of resentment. Through his transgressions, the gods learn lessons, prophecies are fulfilled, and the cycle of creation and destruction continues its inexorable turn. Loki is not merely evil, he is the embodiment of raw, untamed possibility, a force that cannot be contained or fully understood. His tales echo through the ages, reminding us that even the most destructive forces play a crucial role in the universe's unfolding drama. He is the god of trickery, but also of innovation, breaking stagnant patterns, forcing evolution upon the comfortable, established divine order. The story of Loki, therefore, is not just a myth of a villain, but a profound exploration of complex archetypes and cosmic necessity. And so his legend lives on, a chilling whisper of chaos, an undeniable presence within the enduring, captivating sagas of the Norse gods.